For prisoners escape in a leaky boat, seawater quickly flooding in. The bearded man argues they must lighten the load, suggesting they throw the injured, bespectacled man overboard. The protagonist refuses, leading to a fight where the bearded man nearly chokes him to death. To save the protagonist, the bespectacled man bravely stabs the bearded man, who is then tossed overboard. They are soon caught in a storm but are rescued by natives, seemingly achieving freedom. However, their escape is short-lived. When the protagonist is about to leave, he sees police. The natives, noticing their prison uniforms, have alerted the authorities. To save his injured comrade, the protagonist returns, carrying the bespectacled man, but they are quickly recaptured. This is the protagonist's second failed escape, part of a cycle of escape attempts and recaptures. The punishment for escape is solitary confinement. Unlike Andy in The Shawshank Redemption, who endured a month, this protagonist is sentenced to 5 years in darkness and isolation, a punishment 60 times longer. He emerges frail and aged. Even the warden is shocked, as no one has survived such a sentence. The warden, witnessing his release, simply states he will be sent to Devil's Island, a notorious prison on a remote island. At Devil's Island, the bespectacled man explains it's a place where prisoners are left to die, driven mad, or to suicide. The protagonist reunites with the bespectacled man and immediately plans another escape. He proposes using the tide to drift to the mainland. They start building a raft from coconut shells. The night before their escape, the bespectacled man paints a butterfly on a piece of cloth. Papillon, French for butterfly, is the protagonist's nickname, symbolizing freedom. The bespectacled man decides to stay, believing he already found his freedom 5 years prior by saving the protagonist, and unwilling to endure another escape attempt. He feels this is the protagonist's last chance. Understanding, the protagonist clasps his hand and jumps into the sea. Facing near certain death, he embraces the slim chance of freedom, echoing the sentiment of The Shawshank Redemption that some birds are meant to be free. This dramatic tale is based on the true story of Henri Charrière, the author of the novel Papillon. Wrongfully convicted, Charrière became the real-life inspiration for the protagonist, enduring countless hardships and ultimately making a miraculous escape from Devil's Island. His semi-autobiographical novel, recounting his experiences and those of fellow inmates, became a global sensation, translated into 21 languages and celebrated as one of history's greatest prison escape stories.